Chelsea boys, because Chelsea, of course, Jules Koundé, there's lots of talk today that the done deal is expected very soon. There's advanced talks with Kimpembe to come in, and then they're going to go and focus on a new attacker. But they're also going to be letting Broja leave and join West Ham for £30+ million. Is that a mistake to let him leave at this moment in time in his career?
Yes.
No.
Look, the issue is like Chelsea fans need to get real and stop taking and remove this crap sentiment and so forth. Chelsea are about winning trophies, and if you want to win trophies, you have to get the best possible players. Shout out to this Brojo Duda and so forth. That's not the attacker that can give me the Premier League. That's not the attacker that can give me a treble. I'm here for a treble, and I still speak fluent UCL. So speaking fluent UCL, I don't know why you guys are laughing. I didn't actually crack a joke, man. So I'll say again, before I was really into it, I'll say again. Because I speak fluent UCL, Broja is not a guy that can speak a dialect. We need people that can speak a dialect. That's why I was trying to go for Lewandowski, Haaland, and so forth. Sterling will do, but we move. So, and also, I don't know what you said about Kimpembe. That dude ain't coming anywhere near that bridge. Kimpembe is not going anywhere near that bridge. So I don't know what that guy is. I'm happy with Koulibaly. It's good. I'm all good at him. The thing with Jules Koundé is he's slightly overrated. But if Tuchel vouches for him, it's fine. Kimpembe is coming nowhere. If Kimpembe comes anywhere near that bridge, I'm gonna go to that stadium and say, you're not coming anywhere near the stadium. Kimpembe is coming out. So no way. Hell no. No chance. That guy's trash.
Would Broja not be a better target man than what you've got though? Because again, yeah, he's not the best player, but you've named Lewandowski and Haaland, and
Callum, the Knight is young. Callum, the Knight is still young. Like, what's it called?
Who out there can you go and get?
Callum, relax, man. Todd B, baby. Todd B is cooking a meal. He's cooking a meal. He's got to. That's what you see.
With no ingredients.
No. See, all the scouts, they put their stuff in the microwave. Relax. All the guys, Todd B, it's in the oven. He brings love, and he brings he knows what's like that je ne sais quoi. That's Salini. He's bringing the Salini soon. So Callum, the night is. There you go. He's bringing it. So my thing is Terrace. Look, let's be real. A lot of people are clowning Chelsea that okay, we lost out on Raphinha and all that kind of stuff. Raphinha is Malcolm 2.0. He ain't no Neymar. He ain't no Ronaldinho. He ain't no Rivaldo. That guy's Malcolm 2.0. Barca overpaid, and they've got a daughter of a player. I think that people say, oh, like, what have Chelsea got? The window closes in September. Callum, you shouldn't be smiling so much because Charles Darwin is looking pretty funny under the lights right now.
Hold on.
Charles Darwin, I'll say, because if you're trying to mock Chelsea, Charles Darwin is looking funny under the lights.
Callum, let me go on that.
Anything about strikers? You've got Timo Werner.
Let me go on that after, please. As well.
No, we don't. Callum, no, we don't. I don't know who that is.
I'm not being funny. How can you get? You have all people, yeah, Chelsea fans. I'm not saying you in particular. How can you get onto Timo Nunes when you've got Kai Havertz, who cost pretty much the same amount as Nunes did, if not more?
Wait. Who scored the UCL winning goal? Just please, in simple question: who scored the UCL winning goal? Who?
It's like Torres when he done his thing and got you into the final in the semis and all that kind of thing. Okay, anyway, 72 million, 12 goals and 9 assists in like 58 appearances or something like that is good enough for you. This world star talent is 23 years old now. There's no slander for Kai Havertz. He's getting a free pass yet again. When are we going to see Kai Havertz perform, bro? And you
UCL winning goal tax.
They got Captain America who ain't got no shield.
There's a grace period.
They got flipping Werner.
There's a grace period. There is a grace period when he scored a UCL winning goal. When he scored a UCL winning goal, there's a grace period.
Hudson-Odoi got how much? 300k or like 200k.
Wait, hold on. Can you please? Can you talk with some respect to a UCL winning team, please? Let's talk with some respect.
Wait. So what? Mustafi won the World Cup, but what now? We give him some respect too. This is
wait. Hold up. When last did your club winning a trophy? Sorry, I speak fluent trophy, bro. You've not won a trophy in 6 years. You've not won a trophy in 6 years, bro.
Wait, one sec, Callum. We went on talking about a player. And now you're coming onto my club because you can't handle the heat.
Because you're talking slick. You're talking slick. I don't like when guys talk slick.
I'm just saying, yeah, you're getting onto Nunes, but when your man costs 72 million and he still hasn't arrived, I'm sorry, yeah. For me, a player has to arrive in at least 18 months of the Premier League, or he's considered pretty much a flop.
So scoring the UCL winning goal.
Yes, it doesn't matter if he scored. We're talking about the Premier League, bro. Forget about the UCL. It's a different game. Great, you done that. You was meant to win.
What if he balls the season? What if he balls the season?
Okay, then cool. Then I'll put look, I can be a man and put my hands up and say, you know what? I was wrong. It took him a little bit more time. But the fact is, you still got Havertz up front when he's not actually playing his preferred position. So that's on your manager, by the way. He's not doing that false 9 thing so well. So we're going to average in 6 goals per season if we're going to talk on his 2 seasons then. All right, cool. So we move on from there, yeah? Brozier, you're selling Brozier for 30 million. I think that is stupid. I think he's got mad talent. You got 2 strikers.
Because I don't have time for talent. No, I need techniques. I need ready guys right now. Don't give me talent, man.
Let me give you another thing then. Sterling performs when he's got a number 9 in front of him. How about that? Go check the stats. When he had Aguero in front of him, he performed way more up to a higher standard. Yeah, but you think Sterling's going to be this guy to run in behind and do all the business? No, bro. He's not going to do this link-up thing with Kai Havertz more time than he does with a number 9. A number 9 occupies the space for the centre-backs in the box for Sterling to do his thing and what he does best.
Can I respond to Sterling? Wait, on the Sterling part?
And I think Sterling's a great player. I'm not undermining him.
No. But here's the thing about Sterling, though. Sterling is pretty much going to do what that brainless bone piece of crap Timo Werner is unable to do. So those positions that Timo Werner was in when he'd missed, that clown almost cost us a UCL. So unlike Timo Werner, when Sterling is in those positions, Sterling will actually score. So we're all good. Kaz, we're good. We're fine. Relax. I know. Relax. So don't trust. The verse will come good. The verse will come good. The verse will come good.
I rate. I never said I didn't rate Chelsea. I've said if you didn't get the business done this year because it's obviously different ownership, then I see Chelsea in trouble because you lost a few players. But at the end of the day, Chelsea get business done. I just don't get how you're trying to get onto strikers when you ain't even got a striker. You can bring in Brozier and a striker.
Fluidity. We're going to be moving in and out, false 9.
Each their own, but I think you're going to regret selling Brozier personally, and I feel like he's someone that if you're not going to get a striker in...
I want to try and get back to the original question.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
It's a good debate. Look, I think Brozier he's really talented, but this is typical Chelsea. They're trying to do things differently now. It's hard. Young players have got to be, nowadays, to break through at clubs, they've almost got to be ready there and then to start making an impact, especially at a team like Chelsea that wants to spend and will spend. I do think it could be a little bit of a mistake, though, but it's more so the player pushing for this. The player's like, I want to be a first-team player now. I don't want to wait, so can you please let me leave? And like I was saying earlier, when a player starts making the forceful move to leave, clubs typically sell. And the same when a club doesn't want a player anymore, players typically go because they don't want that fractured relationship later on down the line. But it's all about who Chelsea replace him with. And Chelsea have been doing some... Listen, I know some of you might not rate Kimpembe. I personally do. I think he's very good. Jules Koundé is a class young player. Koulibaly, one of the best centre-backs in the world. Been saying it for weeks. Rivals have got to be... If City pull off 2 or 3 more signings of this level... They are challenging for this Premier League title with Thomas Tuchel. They have got a serious squad already, and they're adding absolute gems. They're adding experience. They're adding like Champions League quality players to this side. And for the first time under Thomas Tuchel, they're actually backing him and buying in players. If I was my club's got to, I'm worried about it because my team's got to try and catch them, and they'll be ahead of us. And if you're looking over your shoulder, maybe not so much.
Also, Terry, to add to that,
I'd be a bit worried about Chelsea.
Like Callum. Look over your shoulder, bro.
I can't lie.
Over your shoulder because Callum, relax. Callum, I'm here to be your friend. Callum, I'm the nice guy here. Callum, all I'm saying is that, years prior. No, Callum, let me land the plane. Callum, let me land this plane. Callum, years prior, when you had El Dio and Salah, you could look straight. You didn't have to look behind. Now you disrespected LD. You disrespected my fellow West African black brother. So you let him go to Bayern.
When was the last time you finished above?
Let me land, Callum. Let me land. Now Charles Darwin is here to evolve football right now.
Turbulence is too bad, hope. Right?
So no, Callum. What I'm saying is that no, Callum. If Nunes shows what he shows in that YouTube compilation and is missing all these open shots, Callum, I think you have to step aside, and it's maybe a 3-horse race between us, our dear friend to the bottom left of the screen, and Man City.
Okay.
Because Tottenham, I am worried about Tottenham because Conte, he has his targets.
There's nothing to worry about there, Sebi.
Two questions for you, have hope. When was the last time Chelsea finished above Liverpool?
Callum, don't do that. Callum. A wise man, no, wait, hold on. A wise man once said that you look beyond, you're not behind you. Callum, I'm a future guy. I look into the future. The past is the past.
When was it?
Answer his question.
When was it?
I'm answering your question.
No, you're telling me about being Mystic.
Let me answer your question. Those who dwell on the past, they care left behind. It's the future that will set you free. Take the steps forward, and you can fly. Okay. Stay back, you will be left behind. So, right. Callum, I'm a new man. I told you, right. I'm thinking about Buddhism. It's a new Buddhist teaching. You always look forward. So, Callum, don't you dare bring me back to the dark memories of the past. Callum, I can see the lights. I'm running to the lights. I'm running. And the light is showing. Because, see, if I look behind, those are the dark clouds. I can see the light shining.
You're in the headlights rather than running to the lights, it seems.
So, Callum, all I'm saying is that, Callum, as Terry just said, our dear, lovely host, Terrence Flores just said, Chelsea are cooking up a meal. And Terrence just pretends that we are getting targets. And, Callum, Todd ain't done yet. All right, your boy Todd, and because he can't say Todd was angry that we missed out on Raphinha, Malcolm 2.0. So imagine how he's going to react to that.
The second one in a hope of getting an answer. You're a great MP, by the way. So my second question is: in our worst season, in our most injury hit and ravaged in form, you still finished below us. Last season, you were meant to win the quadruple. Last season, you were meant to win it all. And we beat you in 2 cup finals, and you finished below us. And we competed on every single trophy. This season, granted, we've lost Mane, but we've also added a player who, let's be honest, we don't know what we're going to get from Núñez. I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to bang, but I'm also not going to go too far the other way and say he's going to flop either. But we're forgetting Salah has consistently outscored a combined tally of your attackers regularly. Are we forgetting what Luis Diaz is, or do we need to ask Reece James and Trevor Chalobah? Do we need to ask about Jota as well? Do I need to start?
What, the guy that scored 4 goals last season and fell off?
Do I start bringing Robbo and Simicast into it? Virgil,
Callum,
really start doing this?
There's a lot of pressure on Salah.
We can.
Because you see, Callum, you don't respect my West African brother. You're like, oh, we don't need Mane. We got Darwin.
I never said that. You never heard me say that.
Callum, all I'm saying is that this season you will see why you needed to respect Mane and the disrespect. Not even disrespect, the disrespect you put on your boy.
Because the only disrespect I saw last season with Lukaku shacking up with the ex.
Ooh.
And living in the house still.
Wait, no, Terry. No, Terry, don't do that. Terry, don't do that. Terry, don't you dare do that.
And had you not cooking meals still?
Callum, no, Terry, I've got to respond to that.
Man's cooking meal in the oven, bro.
What's going on?
Callum, first of all,
flipping pancakes.
Frozen food.
Up for the new thing and Lukaku.
Let's be real. Callum, Lukaku didn't go back to his ex. Lukaku and his wife plotted a deal to screw over Chelsea off for $1 million. So
you were
they were always his wife. It was a money scam. They ran a money scam on Chelsea, which is what it was.
Did you ask Lukaku personally for that?
No, wait, but hold up.
Okay.
Patrick, tell Callum that Liverpool are gonna watch out. Patrick, it's me, you, and that bald guy called Pep this season.
I'll take it all day long.
Terry, how long have I been doing shows with you now? Since what, 2019? Is it 2019, 2020?
Something like that, yeah, about 3 or 4 years.
Every season, what do I get? It's either Anita, it's Hope, or it's Daniel. Someone tells me Liverpool are going to finish below Chelsea, Liverpool are going to finish out.
No, Callum.
And to this day, it hasn't happened.
Callum, this
day.
That's the older me. Callum, no. Let's be here. Don't miss my words. I didn't say that Chelsea will definitely finish for Liverpool. I just said that Darwin scares me. And I said that Todd B, he's moving a bit differently. He has a bit of a swag in his walk right now.
It's the same as every other window. You scattergun approach, and then you get what you get.
Wait,
you know, look, you know what it is as well, Callum. Yeah, you know how long when you get a lot of players, you know how long it takes to integrate within the squad, especially if they're starting team players.
Remember when they go
Sterling is Premier League proven. He'll fit like a glove, man. It's look, man, relax. Sterling is there. The link, Sterl.
It's a warm day outside. Like
the Sterl. Callum, he's called the Sterl.
The guy is very inconsistent in front of goal, even though he's fantastic footballer. Yeah. That's the guy.
There's a reason why it's called Have Hope. It makes sense now, innit? You got hope for Chelsea. There you go. But I ran off Liverpool already. I can't believe it. Don't get me wrong. Even if I call him Timo. Let's just drop that. Even if Núñez,
Nemo Werner.
right, even if Nunes flops, they can always put Jota up front. And yes, Mane was a step. It might be a step back, but it was the right time for me personally, if I'm talking real, because he was on the decline. I think they lost a little bit of aggression in their attack a little bit, but Diaz, I'm still not convinced because he fell off towards Diaz fell off towards the end of the season. So I don't know. But I think he's going to cook. I just want to see what he can do in big games. It's going to be a bit of a different season for Liverpool, but don't write them off when they still got Klopp and their major squad. You lot have to fish for 5 starting team players pretty much. That's the difference, and it doesn't mean it's going to work.
No. All I'm saying is, sorry.
Let's move this on a little bit.